and gentlemen, welcome to the latest edition of Stoop Talk Podcast, man. I am here with the usual suspects. To my left, this is DJ Active right here. What's up?
We here.
Yeah. Over there, that's Chase.
In the building.
Yeah. Right next to Chase, we got Mr. Phresh.
Yeah.
Ked's right there next to him.
Cheers.
And we got a special guest today in the building, Mrs. Dirty Diana. What's up?
What's going on?
What's up? Thank you for coming, man. How you feeling?
Thank you for having me. I feel good.
You ready to take over?
I'm ready. I'm
Nah,
ready.
I don't
I'm
know
ready
if
to
you-
come at all of y'all, so I'm ready.
Wow.
I know we're gonna disagree on.
Wow.
I know we're gonna disagree on some
Heard that.
stuff.
Whoa.
We starting off
I'm
like
the only
that.
female here, so I
She
know I'm
came
gonna
out
disagree.
spicy.
Spicy than the
But all right, hold on,
chicken.
pause. Where Dirty Diana come from?
Nah, that's my Instagram name. So let me tell y'all, right? Because I don't want people to be like, "Oh, you dirty." Nah, it's not like that. So it's corny though. It's corny. So I love Michael Jackson, and my middle name is Diana. A lot of people don't know that. So
Alright, shout
that's
out
what
to
that's
you.
about.
Nah.
That's not corny.
King of
That's
Pop
lit.
is-
That's
Mike
what that's
Jackson,
about.
king,
I
boy.
was going to say
Sidebar,
that's one
That's
of
what
my
that's
favorite
about.
MJ tracks.
Yeah, Mike
Shout
Jackson.
out
Boy,
to
that's a fact. Dirty Diana's
He
a
got a
legend.
lot of
right
hits.
there.
Yeah.
Sidebar,
So that's
Dirty
what that's
Diana is a DJ Active's a friend. So shout out to DJ Active. Give
Yeah.
yourself a bomb, bro.
How we know each other active? Shout.
But we know Active got a lot of female friends.
As
Yeah,
per
from the previous
as
episode.
All right,
per
so then I'm not gonna say
notes.
nothing.
Nah, I know her from the Curry. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
The
good.
Curry.
I'm Curry's family.
Yeah, she's.
Oh
Curry's
yeah?
man.
Oh, you a Curry?
Oh, okay.
I didn't know you was a Curry.
Dominican.
Nah, she's Dominican.
Whoa.
Well, she's a what you call
Dominican
that?
Haitian.
Plantanos.
Dominican
Plantanos.
Haitian.
Oh, Sazon.
No, it's not. What's
Plantanos.
that? Mangu?
Yeah, mango. See,
Mango?
he know about that.
Yeah.
That
we
mango.
know you know.
The mango with the salami
we know
and all
you
that.
know.
Damangu es salami.
Y'all are
This
crazy.
dude was all over Haiti. In
Yeah,
the slums.
listen. Y'all getting
Yeah,
too
but that's a
off
different
track,
part,
man.
bro. So
Oh.
you could just say I was on the island of
It don't
Hispaniola and call it a day.
Española.
Whatever.
But let's start this up, man. Before we actually do get started, please remember to subscribe, like, comment on all our social media handles. Stoop Talk Podcast, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, iTunes Podcast, the whole nine. Everything's gonna be in the description, in the caption, in the video. So
Tell a
please
friend,
follow
tell a
us.
friend, tag a friend, to tag a friend.
That's a fact.
For sure.
Tell them
Three
to watch
friends.
it again.
And at
That's
the end
a
of the
fact.
show, we're gonna put all our, Instagram names for people who don't know us individually.
Everybody knows
Big
you,
facts.
right? Remember
Nah,
what you
nobody.
said?
No.
Yeah, right.
Remember what you said?
Oh no, baby.
DJ
Don't
Active
do that.
24/7.
24/7 DJ Active.
And that means that I'm DJ Active 24/7.
Tell them have the camera to my
We're
back
moving
because they
forward.
know who I am.
Word. Talk that talk.
I don't
Talk
know
that
what they
shit,
talking
Active.
about, man. Shout out to everybody that's out there that's humble, because I'm humble.
Oh, he's humble now. Okay, copy.
Yo,
Shout
let's
out
get
to you.
started, man. Let's get started.
That's crazy.
All right, so listen up, y'all. The first topic for today is real simple. What are the differences between talking and dating? Chase, I want to start with you first.
I'm starting to think that you got like a female in the back of your head that's just asking you to ask these questions, because these is all women questions.
Nah, don't say that.
A lot
Everybody
of these
can
is women
relate.
questions.
Everybody
bro.
can relate.
A lot of these is women questions.
necessarily.
Nah, nah. I can't.
We're gonna get to you. We know you're gonna have some friend stories, so we're gonna get to that later.
Some best friend stories.
Yeah.
Chase, go ahead.
Chase,
Let me hear
go
what
ahead,
you're
bro.
saying.
Talking and dating. If I'm just talking to you, I could be talking to multiple different females. My message threads could have a plethora of females. But if I'm dating you, I'm courting you.
Females.
We are.
Don't get it confused. You're not a man. This is what men do.
This is a double
Your
standard.
vagina is special. We have a stick that we could beat with anybody.
What the f?
Oh, you know
I'm
what?
just
Listen,
saying.
how about this?
Yo.
You
I'm
take
being
this
sick. I'm
because
being sick.
you're not going to put me in a line of fire.
No,
You on your own.
no.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, a female's vagina is precious, boy.
We know that.
It's beautiful.
Absolutely. It comes with like
From
you know,
God.
This is what you tell all your friends, huh?
No, man. I'm just trying to stop the cycle of these women
I don't know
who are
what
acting like
Active
men.
doing.
Yeah, you wildin'. Talking
Go
and
ahead.
dating.
Yeah.
If I'm dating you,
Chase, go ahead and finish what you're saying.
if I'm dating
sorry.
you, that is just you. It's me and you, and that's it. We getting to know. We're past kind of getting to know each other. We're getting to know each other
That's
more
a
on a
fact.
personal level, like how you how do I say this? Things that you really like to do, like doing that whole what's that? The Henny and paint things and stuff like that. Because if I'm just talking to you and I'm going Henny and paint with you, I'm spending all types of money. I'm not doing all of that.
Basically talking. You
So
don't get
talking,
no,
you're not spending no money.
I'm not
no
doing all that.
courting
We
with
might meet up at a bar like Woodland or something, but my bill is my bill and your bill is yours.
Okay.
So what about hold on, kids? What about being mutually exclusive? Does that apply to either talking or dating?
No.
Mutually
That's dating.
exclusive. That's dating. That means clearly we had a conversation.
Is that though?
That's dating, bro.
That's dating.
That's dating.
Y'all think so?
Yes.
I'm in agreement with the bro Chase on this. If we just talking, quote unquote. You could be talking to whoever. I'm getting to see if I'm interested in dating you during the talking phase. If I'm dating you, I'm interested in seeing how far we can go.
Right.
If we're gonna reach a relationship.
I'm getting to know your habits.
You're not gonna get a fair chance at that if I'm dating multiple people. Just keep it 100. People don't want to admit that those are differences. Some people try to say that if you talking, then we in a relationship. You're not talking to nobody else. When that's just
Right.
it's
Some
stupid.
people might take it where it's like that whole talking phase, you X that out and you replace that with the dating phase. And now the dating phase that we're talking about, they'll turn around and say that you're in a relationship.
Yeah, people.
They
back,
just
bro.
move. You just move it. That goes back to that other episode that we talked about titles in a sense.
Diana.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, well, so then when does it turn into a relationship then? With the whole dating situation,
Dating sounds
'Cause
like
it
a
sounds like
relationship to
a
me.
relationship.
That's
to me.
right.
No.
And I took it as I thought it was the other way around.
I
like,
think
the
dating
whole talking and dating
exclusively,
thing.
dating exclusively is me seeing if I want to be in a relationship with you. I'm not obligated to you in any way, but I'm giving you a fair chance and getting to know you to say, is this somebody that I can or cannot be with? If I decided I can't, then I'm going to go start talking and date someone else.
So you saying dating exclusively because people could date multiple people at the same time?
I'm simply
though, right?
saying that if I decide that I'm going to go out on a date or entertain or talk to another female during the dating stage with you, that's not cheating.
Right.
Versus if I'm in a relationship with you, that's cheating. It's completely different.
At that point in time, it also counts on the level of respect that y'all have for each other too, though, right?
Which is true, but that also
Because if
comes,
you dating that person and you're
All
really
right.
interested in her, right, you're only gonna be talking
This
to
is
her, right?
this is a question within the question. When you're dating, though, for men, this for you,
For
you're a
women?
female, and you're a man. So, do you have sex with the person that you? Let's say y'all dating. Now y'all.
why? Wait.
No. All right, just
Come
say.
on, bro.
Do you have sex while you're dating?
No, yeah, of course you have sex, but
course.
the other person, like the other for the guy, the guy is usually gonna have sex with the other person that he's probably dating too. What about the female?
What are you saying right now?
Yeah,
Well,
bro.
I'm very confused.
When
Hold
you're
on.
dating somebody,
We all on this side of the table said if we dating someone, we're dating that person, getting to know them. We never said we was dating multiple people. So the question you
Oh.
asking is not applying
but
over
so,
here.
all right. So
I think
there are
that's the
people-
difference for
Now,
him,
if
though.
I'm talking to you,
Because he
No,
dates
mean-
multiple
but if you're
people.
dating somebody, sometimes you could be dating somebody, and you're not even having sex as much with the person that you're dating, but the person before you was dating, you were having sex with. Do you stop having sex with them, or you continue until it gets serious with the person you're dating?
Well, that comes into play, I think, with learning that person during the dating phase. If you feel like this is somebody that you are gonna take seriously, I don't see why you would go turn around and
yeah, you're creating
Continuously,
your own conflict
yeah.
of interest right there.
you're just gonna complicate the situation for yourself at the end of the day.
But there are people like that.
There are people that are like that. There are people
lot.
that still go fuck other people when they married.
Yeah.
We ain't
Let me-
talking about them though. We
Yeah,
talking about
But I'm
Right,
I'm
yeah.
saying, is it cool for a female to do what a guy do?
I mean,
Cause yeah,
You-
go
you
ahead.
You asked
Let
the
me hear you.
question, so how you feel?
yeah,
Do you?
Well, I already stated what I said.
He said he just trying to cut the whole female shit that girls
At
is
the end of the
running
day,
wild, going crazy.
You gonna be
Going
honest
crazy,
with that. It's
you're
a
having
double
sex with
standard.
three
It's a double standard in this society when it comes to that, and that's just it just doesn't make any.
You know why I
difference.
asked that? Because on Instagram I saw earlier. No, matter of fact, forget Instagram. Meek, that song I was playing earlier on his new album.
Which song?
What What's the name of the song? Hold on. Give me a second. Almost Slipped.
Okay.
Basically, the song is
That
basically
song about Nicki?
no, it's not about Nicki. He's talking about a girl that
That's what
he
it sounds
actually
like.
was about to fall in love with, but she has so many bodies. His man's is like, nah, don't do that.
How you know it's not about Nicki?
Oh no.
Because that's
don't
what it
do
sounded
that.
like to me. I don't know.
Because he was with Nicki for a minute.
He was
Wait.
throwing mad
Nicki,
shade
I don't
at
think
her,
he got
though.
bodies. So Nicki, if
You
you ever
don't
see
think
this,
Nicki got bodies?
I don't think she got that much bodies.
Man,
No,
we
the
get-
Why?
way
Because
he
she
was.
Nicki?
Lance just want a chance.
No.
just saying.
Let's not stray away
Yeah, but
from
I'll
even
have
though he was
Nicki.
with Nicki for
You
a
know what I'm saying?
minute, it
Forget
could've still
about the
been her,
Nicki. I
though.
don't care about that.
Word. We
All
get
right, go
Because
ahead.
remember,
I
you
was
didn't
just-
want to
I'm
hear
just-
nothing.
Yo,
that
watch
he
the
was-
barbs attack you, bro.
Yeah, I don't want
It's a
to.
serious thing.
No, I don't want to stray away from what I'm trying to tell y'all. But basically, like the song is saying that he don't want to mess with the girl, even though he might love her, but she has so many bodies. So let's just say you're dating a girl who's about 28, and she has about 17 bodies. Let's say, do you still? And you know this. You like her. You don't know. She tells you after. Do you still date her?
This comes down to a few things. Number one being maturity. That's going to be the
That's the first
main
one.
the main thing in that conversation. The
Right.
second thing is tested. Period. I'm not going to say if you got everything I want in a female, but because you have X amount of bodies, I'm not going to entertain you. Unless one of my close homies smashed,
Facts.
somebody in my family or I'm not dealing with that.
This is the
That's a-
topic that we're gonna get into.
That's a dub.
I think we got to get into
any
it because
male
it's
at
happening.
this
though.
table
You can't just
Yeah.
not
that would have
Ain't
killed
no-
something that I'm
ain't-
dealing with.
No way.
It's a dub.
Can't do it.
All right, that's all I want to say.
But what I'm saying is,
I only ask this for people who are listening. So, because it'd be going through people's head when they listen to stuff like this.
yeah, but that's if they choose to, you know what I'm saying, throw what could be the love of their life away over that, then that's on them. There's some people who's more mature and not willing to do that because they see the bigger picture. They're not looking at what's in
Right.
front of them right
So
now.
do
They
you
looking
have
at
a
the long
limit active? Like if
No.
a girl tells you,
No.
no,
no.
you don't have a limit.
So I'm
You don't
scared
have
to
no
ask.
So all right, hold on.
I don't
so
know.
that's a good
Oh.
question.
Probably
So then
gonna
it does
lie.
matter.
That's a good question for everybody. Do you ask?
No.
Like, do you ask how many bodies?
I don't
you have?
ask.
Absolutely
I don't
not.
ask.
Nope.
I don't-
No.
I
so,
ask-
my business.
so asking them
My
out is
question
not,
is,
not in
have
the
you
question.
ever had sex with anybody that I know?
And you'll know
That's
because
my question.
somebody you know.
And when
is
the
gonna come
answer
to
is
you.
yes, what do you do?
It depends
gotta
on who it
get
is
cut.
now.
As in what? Like who you know or who the
The
person
relationship
person
with
is.
the person, like
the person that you're talking to, the female.
No, it
No,
depends
the
on who
person that
she
she
had
dealt with.
sex with.
Oh, who she had sex with. Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the what's the distance that you're willing to sacrifice?
It depends on the relationship you have.
What do you mean distance?
Distance as in the person that you know, like friend of a friend, cousin,
be none
cousin
of
of a
y'all.
cousin.
Nah, but we,
It has
he
to
said,
look
no.
different.
It
It
can't
can't
be
be none of
somebody
y'all.
else.
if it's somebody that I know in passing, like, oh,
Yeah.
I see them, I say what up, that's not really a concern. But if it's like somebody that I chop it up with, I got their number, we link, we go out for drinks.
Bro, we
see
in
them
a
at
It don't,
group
it,
chat.
it, it don't even have
You
to
know
be
what I mean?
every day.
We in
If
a
it's
whole
somebody
group
that I
chat with the
know
homies now.
that I could text like,
Yeah.
yo, or if I like text y'all, because I don't text y'all every day.
You don't.
Yeah, but y'all still my guys.
Yeah.
But if it's one of y'all, is a no.
Okay.
So if it's like,
that's a
I'm a
dub.
party guy, so I know a lot of people.
All right, so boom, we got a next question. What about if it's like Lance's friend?
that I met through Lance.
Yeah.
No, I don't care. It's Lance friend.
So all right, so that's the extension. If it's your
Bro,
friend, like fuck it, who cares?
If I'm in a group chat with you, it's an ultimate no.
Yeah, I think
Nah.
I think everybody
Yeah.
could be in.
Okay, but
what
pause.
about, what
Well,
about it from a
yeah,
female?
yeah.
But let's
I'm not gonna put
yeah.
myself in a group chat that I don't even know.
Exactly.
But let's get the female perspective because let's
She's
be
here.
honest,
Yeah. Pearly, yeah.
There's some women out there that they
Diana,
share
what you
niggas.
think? What's up?
we
I'm
got
not
to put a
sharing
dirty
nothing.
Diana
First
drop in
Niggas
here.
on the humble.
You're not what?
I'm not sharing nothing. First of all, that's not happening at all. It's a no.
All right.
So
That's
if,
not
happening.
if
for me,
they
Simon.
if he dealt with anybody that you know on any level, it's quiet.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I just don't want no type of drama. No.
That- yeah,
What-
You know
what-
what's
hold
crazy?
on,
And
hold
not,
on,
not
hold
to
on.
not
Messy.
no not to question her integrity behind that answer, but you know how many females will answer that same way
And be lying.
and be slapping they best
Hold
friend,
on though.
man.
But okay, you say that.
Nah, I can't do. Nah,
I think it's cold.
But see here, look, you about to say
I
I can't deal with that
deal
either.
with that guilty conscience and none of that. I wouldn't want that over my head, and I'm too loyal of a friend for that. I can't do that. But some bitches don't
That
care,
deserve a
and
bond.
I know
You
a lot
right.
of bitches that do stuff like that.
You
so.
right, but I also feel like, you know that meme when
guys
the
speak
shorties, you know that meme when shorties be like, yo, I can if you want me to be crazy, I'll put on a different wig, whatever day you want, I'll be that. I feel like internally, a lot of females are like that. Period. Like right now, you could be sitting next to the homegirl, talking whatever.
The trend is
And once you
I'm a
leave,
savage.
And once you leave, your wig changed. Like you're just a whole different
The-
person.
the-
You're
the
on
whole-
the way, like the Arthur meme to go.
The whole
fuck for a
trend
minute.
is girls like to say, "Oh, I took your man," or "I could fuck your man," like that. You know what I'm saying? Why am I
All of
bleeping
that
myself?
shit
All
is porn,
girls.
first of all.
Not all girls.
It boils
we're,
down
we're
to
gonna
this.
put that out there.
Everybody
not all
want
girls.
to cheat,
not
but they don't
all.
want to get cheated on.
Right,
That's what
exactly.
it
At
boils
the end
down
of the
to.
day,
You
you
cool
wouldn't
being
want
the
it to
side
happen to
chick.
you. Exactly.
Right, but you don't want a dude to cheat on you. But you cool
My mom
dealing
told
with the
me,
next chick, man.
if
You lose him,
If
how
you're
you
gonna
got
give
him.
a slap, take a slap back.
That's a fact. though.
Big facts.
Shout out to my mother.
We went like way left after that question.
Mom, I hope you ain't,
Mad, it went,
Mom, I hope you ain't give no slap and then take a slap.
Oh,
Come on, bro. Why you say that about you? Come on, bro.
Nah, man.
You
Active,
gonna get
that was
slapped
nice.
for that when she hear this.
Yeah,
word.
man.
No,
I wonder why she said that to me. What do you mean take a slap?
no more birthday gifts for you from Mommy Active.
Nah, I love my
Only
mom.
bun y'all get.
I
the
like your
bun
mom
and
too. Yo,
cheese.
shout out to Active's mom because listen, every morning Active's mom sends him Bible verses.
Yes,
I think
she
that's
does.
so
That's
I
awesome.
think that's so dope.
And I share it to the world.
And he
Yeah,
shares
that
it
is
to the world. He
dope. Sure
spreads
does.
positivity. Shout
That's
out
a
to
fact.
Mommy Active.
Spread that
Drop a
positivity.
bomb for Mommy Active.
Spread that love.
But before I actually switch gears, I actually still want to go back to the original question.
Yeah, that's a. yeah.
So Chase, Phresh,
Yeah.
Keds, basically.
No,
thinks-
they all answered.
We
Nah, I
agreed.
didn't.
I
answer.
know.
Nah, I didn't answer.
Oh, I know. Hold on, let me get into. Let me
But,
finish what I was
everybody's
gonna say.
gonna be pretty much in the same agreement for the.
I
most
don't
part.
agree with y'all. That's what I'm trying to say.
You don't agree on what?
So what do you think?
So then, yeah, you
No,
might
because
as- go ahead.
to me, what it sounded like y'all said was dating is pretty much exclusive. That, to me.
no.
It did sound like that. a little bit.
Okay, how could I say?
Yeah,
I
dating
think
is not exclusive.
dating. More
I think it can be.
Okay, when you're okay,
There is
Then
a
it's not
level of
dating.
exclusivity.
there's a level of
in
difference
dating.
though between talking and dating. Dating, you are starting to take that person serious. You are now like really considering certain things with that person. Like you really thinking of like, yo, I'm about to cut off all these bitches.
I'm learning your habits.
Like you really thinking about
don't
shit
know
like that.
about
Like, you're
all.
you're moving towards. Okay, we know you and your
Right,
best
but-
friends.
But the
But
key,
you
the,
thinking about those kind of things.
the
now.
key in the statement that I made was there's no obligation to that person that you're
Yeah, he
dating.
did say that.
I said that.
He did say that.
There's no obligation to that person. So if you wanted to turn around and deal with somebody else or talk to somebody else or
Yeah.
date someone else, you're open to do that.
Yeah.
But it depends on how serious you are with this person and how much you like them
Yeah.
and how close you are to saying, I want to be in a relationship with them. Not that you can't.
right, there's a level of exclusive. There's a level of.
It's just like, yo, when you first
Dating
start
don't
talking to
means-
people, right?
But dating
and they
don't
be
mean
like,
you cut anybody off because
No, I
stuff
said-
could go
I said-
sour.
Because people
No,
could
but that's why I said
people
you start
could date
considering.
multiple people.
no, that's
At
why I
the end
said
of the
you
day.
start considering.
Because I could think, look, it could be a
dating
person.
dating for me don't mean that I'm having sex with multiple people.
Right.
It just means that I could go out with her and then like
Yeah.
I could go out
Oh,
with
not
this
even.
what I
Hold on.
think.
I'm gonna take it a step
Who's
further.
bringing
It could
up
mean,
sex? We
look,
not
it could
talking
mean
about
dating
sex.
could mean I could find 3-4 people or females, I should say, for me, attractive and like, you know what?
We go out.
They're good girls. Like
Also,
I
you
think.
got money.
Hold on, Poppy. That doesn't mean that I'm taking splurging them around, the town.
So then
So
how
what
are
does
you
it
dating
mean?
them then?
Let me tell you
Dating
something. When
means you're courting, bro. Let's get this clear.
right, but I'm
Yeah.
getting to me. Dating means that I'm getting to know you. I see a future in you, but I can see a
Are
future
you
with
going
multiple
on
females.
dates?
Are you
Not
going-
saying that
I get
I'm
what he's
going
saying.
on
that.
dates.
But are you going on
dates?
dates?
That don't
Yeah, but
mean
you
that.
gotta spend wild bread to go on
No,
dates.
what you're
You still
explaining is
spending
talking.
something?
What you're saying is talking. You're talking to multiple
No.
people.
No,
If
no,
you're
no, no,
not
no, no.
courting
No,
them,
no, no, no.
how are you
Honestly,
dating
what
them?
you saying sounds like talking to me.
No, because
Exactly.
okay,
No,
if I
because-
seriously
'cause-
like you,
So
And
you
if I put you
seriously
in
gonna
that-
like 5 people?
yes,
Come
How
on,
the fuck
bro.
would you seriously like 5
Yo,
people?
bro, that's $100 a week.
No,
Are you
but he's not
crazy?
going on dates with them.
No.
So you could seriously like 5 people at the same time?
That
Diana,
means you
could you
ain't
like 5
serious
dudes at the
about them
same
at
time?
all.
So if you're not going on dates, then
You
First
can't
of all,
like 5 people at the same time.
Why not? There's
You can
different
have an
personalities.
interest,
Bro, you can
Exactly. You can have an interest,
but you
means
truly
I
but
like
that
5
doesn't mean
people at
that
the
you
same time.
like
No,
them and
son.
you have
Oh,
an
like them.
emotional attachment, or you.
y'all
when
are
you date somebody,
Okay,
bro,
hold on.
you're
It
gonna
doesn't necessarily have to be a
invest
I understand where you're coming
Right.
from though
It
with the
doesn't-
whole
I
dating
think
scenario.
I do
Because
like-
I
but
think
I
like
feel
that
like what he's
too.
talking about
All
is,
right,
is
he could
talking.
be. What he means to say, he's attracted to 5 people at the same
Yes,
time.
No,
but she's
not
talking
even.
to 5 people
I
at the
would
same
say,
time.
Bro.
they have. I'm talking to 5, or hypothetically.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Talking.
You said
I'm
it right.
talking to 5 females.
Boom. Drop
said
a
it
bomb.
right.
Boom. You said
Hypothetically,
it.
I'm talking to 5
There you
females
go. You said it
that I like, and I think that they could possibly be good for me.
You're
you're
right.
going out
Exactly.
with
You
them.
talking
You're
to
going
them.
out
You're
with
That
them.
doesn't
You're
mean- no, no, no.
talking.
You're
You're not
talking.
dating them.
You're not
That's not
dating
dating.
5
If I'm
girls.
going, if I'm going out,
What
with
y'all
them
consider dating?
on a consist-
Kissing and-
if I'm
and
going out,
having
with, hold on.
sex?
I
If I'm
consider
going out with them on a
courting that
consistent
person.
basis,
If you're courting this person, do you know what courting means?
I don't
I'm not
know.
talking about
I
sitting
can't
here
get 5
texting you
good
every
morning
day.
texts.
I'm not talking about that.
texting you going to see them, right?
No, listen, hold on.
I could do
Pretty
2.
much. Let's hear Phresh.
do 5.
We treated the word dating as the more modern explanation of courting.
Yes.
That's what we did.
Right. If you're
Because a
courting
lot of people,
someone-
a lot of people won't even. They'll be like, courting. What are you doing?
What
do you
is
mean?
that?
What is that?
I get it. Yeah, that's.
Oh, I just bagged you like I'm not at your crib tonight.
Exactly.
bro,
Exactly.
Not every situation gonna go like that.
Right.
2
what I'm saying,
a.m. with
what
the-
you
what you
explaining-
doing?
What you explaining is talking. You're talking to them. You're texting them every day to see,
Not, it doesn't have to be just talking though, bro.
bro. But
I'm
you
not,
just said you're not going on dates with them. You're not.
no, no, no.
splurging
I
and all.
said I'm
That's
not.
what you
No, no,
just
no,
said.
no, 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 no. You misunderstanding me. What
All right,
I
hold
said
on.
was,
Let's do this. Hey Siri.
Back again.
Hey
Siri with the shits.
Why Siri?
Define courting.
Yo, Siri's a cheater.
As the noun, it means a tribunal presided over by a judge,
No.
judges, or
Not
a
that.
magistrate in
Not
civil
that,
and
you
criminal
jerk.
cases.
Phresh is trying to change.
SOS,
my
please
Not-
cut that out.
Yeah. That's not-
Phresh is trying to change my. I did not.
No.
I did not say that.
You don't
Bro,
want to
that's
be
what you said.
invalidated.
When he said that's $100 a week, you said, "Oh
No,
no, I'm
but
not dating."
to go out, listen to me, Phresh, listen to me. To go out with a female, you do not have to spend a whole bunch of money.
This is New
Okay,
York
no.
City.
Okay,
bro.
forget about the cost.
What I'm saying is, you
Pause
can
the course.
consistently go out with 3 to 5 females if you.
So how are you seriously
I'm not saying I
interested
do
in that? So then, what are you talking about
So
if you don't even
you
do
just
that?
said that's your argument. What you talking
How
about?
are you saying this and you don't even follow it?
Because I believe that it's possible.
So you believe it's possible to date
But
5
you
different
don't
people at the
do
same
it.
time?
Yes.
How?
But you don't do it.
No.
Why?
So how you know it's possible?
So,
Listen,
yeah.
I'm just a different
Okay.
type of person.
Okay,
No,
we gotta
he just-
rewind. Hold on. Pause,
He
pause,
just
pause.
wants to
see
be
that?
devil's
He
advocate.
He does, but nah.
He don't really.
No,
I'm saying-
I do believe that.
It's possible for
But
females to
there's
date
people
5
that
people at the
date.
same
Nah,
time.
What?
but there's
Bro,
people.
I've-
wait. The
I've
reason why y'all
dated
think it's
What?
crazy.
multiple
No.
females at once.
No,
That's
I
expensive.
think the reason why y'all think it's
She
crazy.
waited.
I'm about to come at you.
I understand what Lance is saying because there's people in the world who date 4 or 5. Look, like these TV shows.
Yeah, but guess what?
Nah.
There's
They call
one,
that- they
there's
call
one
that-
part of the
they
argument
call
that
that
we
dating.
made. But hold on. There's one part of the argument that we made that invalidates that statement. If we are really interested in this person, we're seeing where we want to go with them. We're dating them. People that are dating 4 or 5 people at once, they're not really interested in them.
No.
You can't possibly
understand.
tell
There
me
is
you're
a
interested
level
in that
of
many people
interest.
at
May-
one time.
Matter
But
of fact,
what if
or
it's
you got
3?
no job. You must have nothing to do with your life. You have no job, no kids, no school, no
That's
nothing.
just crazy because, bro, your priorities.
Son, how you
fucked
have
up. It is
time?
expensive.
How you have time?
How you have time to date 5 people?
It's New York
Like
City,
I
bro.
said,
$100.
I don't
minimum.
know. Like I said,
But
I can't
okay,
get
so
5 good morning texts.
So what you talking about, dog?
No, I'm not. No, because I understand what he's saying. Because
So what
in,
he's
in our world, it may not. It may look like much, but people that are like, let's just say superstars,
Okay.
basically, or people that's out there. Son, they call that dating.
All right.
Yo, you
But
know what
all
the,
right.
So
the
let's break
craziest
it
shit
down.
about
But you
dating I
talking
heard
at a
was-
different level, like a different pace of life.
Hold on.
You see what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna tell you a different pace of life. I heard some crazy shit about, and this is not to fuck with them, but down south, like, well, the ATL's a little, but down south, period.
ATLs.
You know, if you take a female to the movies once, they think y'all in a relationship.
Oh yeah, that's a big deal.
My
The
nigga,
movies?
Well,
the
that's a dub.
movies.
Well,
But look,
well,
this is how we going.
I have.
This is how we going to
I'm a
separate
different
this.
type of dude. I could count how many girls I took on to the movies.
Facts.
So what do you consider dating?
Down south, you would look like
What
a
I
crazy-
consider dating
Yeah.
is different. I don't know.
So what is dating? Backseat besties again?
I don't.
Let's go get this.
Yo, what's the
corner
next
store.
subject?
No,
Let's go get this.
We're
chocolate
spending
cheese,
too much
baby.
time on this.
This is how we gonna differentiate this right now. You got dating casually and you got dating exclusively. End of story.
Okay.
If
So
you
dating
date casually,
casually
you
is
dating
quote,
5
unquote,
people at
talking.
once.
All right,
I'm
Phresh.
going nowhere.
Dating
If
casually
you're
is quote
dating
unquote
exclusively,
talking.
I'm really
that's
interested in this person. We're most likely gonna end
You
up
agree
in a
with that?
relationship. That's
Miss
the best way
Diana?
you can put it.
No, I agree with that. That makes
That's the
sense.
best way you could put it.
But
All
dating
right.
casually is talking.
Shout out to
then.
Phresh for the
Basic.
solution.
So then that's the
Dating
difference.
casually is talking.
We're gonna put dating
Dating casually is not talking.
Yes, it is.
Clarity.
So what is talking? Okay, give me that definition. What is talking?
You don't even know if you're interested in the person when you're talking. Like, you interested enough.
So
just
then
enough.
why
No,
are you
no,
talking to them?
no.
What are you talking
You
about?
know if you.
You getting me
I'm
tight
not talking to
now.
nobody. I'm not
You're
interested
getting
in.
me tight.
Well, okay, right.
Because I don't understand.
I'm
where-
not talking to nobody. I'm not
Alright,
interested.
but when I
All
say
right.
no,
My face
listen,
just now. Like,
when I say listen,
Nobody
getting me tight.
when I say talking, I'm just talking about okay, I'm attracted to this person. I don't know much about you. Okay.
But so
That
you
can happen
basically
in
you
one
shooting
fucking
your shot
conversation.
with
That's
every
talking.
person you find attractive.
Say that again?
You shooting your shot with every person you find
So
attractive?
Absolutely not.
So then what are you talking about?
If we have the
Yo,
conversation
next
and if we are
topic,
attracted
please
to each
piss
other
me
and
off.
we agree, okay, we're gonna exchange
You know what?
numbers.
You know what?
then
Hold on.
Yeah, I
Hold
think
on.
that's
either
considered as
either
talking.
you're lying.
If it's
Okay,
talking.
so
either
okay,
you're lying.
we need a
or
time
you're
frame
just
on this talking.
confused.
Because it sounds like you having a 10-minute conversation
Bro,
with somebody
you don't
you
even
talk
know
to.
what he's talking about.
So he's
Listen,
just confused
talking
because it's
could
one
be-
of the two.
wait. Let's be.
who got a drink? Because you
listen.
don't got one.
You need one.
You
You know what? Let me get one.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Let's
Pass
go
the
to the
VSOP.
VSOP.
God.
Nigga is
Hold
And
on.
I'm sure all the
Pass the-
listeners is
pass
gonna
the-
listen
pass
to
the
this
K. Michelle.
and be
Shout
like,
out to
yo,
Henny
fuck
Sponsor.
man.
We're gonna have to get a Henny
I'm
sponsor in
crying.
here.
Yeah, that's a
Man,
fact. We
Henny,
need
I'll
that
be
Henny
drinking in
sponsor,
here.
man.
Yo, Hennessy, hit us up, man.
Hit us up, man. Hit the
Inquiries
line.
at Stoop Talk
Email us,
Podcast.com,
text
man.
us, whatever the fuck you want to do. Hit us up. We need a sponsor.
We'll have a bottle
need
here
ocean spray,
every
too.
episode.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Definitely
Ocean
ocean
Spray.
spray.
We got the white Henny flown in.
I
you know?
support y'all from ever since I had a UTI. After that, I never had one ever again.
Yo.
What? Did this nigga just say
Did you just say you had a
UTI?
UTI?
Did-
Yo,
Yeah,
SOS,
yeah.
please cut that out.
You just
Don't cut that out.
He just
Let them know.
Yeah, I like I said STD or something. That
Josh,
means
you
I
better
don't
cut
drink
that out
water.
too, man.
Don't
Duh.
cut that out.
That means I don't
Josh
drink
and
water.
Sam, cut
Erection
that
from
out,
not
man.
drinking water?
That's your problem.
My nigga.
Yeah. That's what he
Cranberry
Nah, I've
is
been in the
better than
medical
water.
field. That could happen.
from not
So
drinking water?
I'll help him
if
on
you
that
get-
one.
if you-
I've worked in the
You know,
medical
you
field
know
a
what
long
kidney
time.
stones is, right?
Yes, yeah. Nah, you right. I'm just fucking with you. You right.
Oh, y'all
He
making
like,
it seem
oh,
like I had
alright.
something like STD or something like. What the hell?
It's just, it's not a common thing
And
for
for those who
a
do not
man
know,
to
bro,
say I
for
had
those
a
who do not
UTI.
know- Oh, he said UTI. It's not an STD. Okay. All right.
Just
All right, let's
hurt when I-
let's go. The first topic was fun. Shout out to y'all.
man.
Y'all did y'all thing
drop
on
a
that. You know
drop a
what I'm
little
saying?
something on that.
Shout out to DJ Active.
Oh man.
Shout out to DJ Active's UTI too. You know what I'm saying?
No, hey.
24/7
Go ahead, drop
DJ
the
Active.
bomb.
That was cold.
Nah, that ain't getting no bomb.
That was cold.
That ain't getting no bomb. He's the one that said it.
I said it. Don't block nothing I say. I
right,
mean what
listen.
I say.
And I
say
mean what I say. I say
Let's
what I
leave
mean.
Active alone, man.
Don't
Active's my
block
brother,
nothing he
man.
say.
Shout out
You
to
heard
Active.
that,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? It's
I
my
drink and I
DJ.
know things.
The biggest DJ in Brooklyn. Shout out to Active.
Yo.
Listen.
Bomber drop. Damn you.
Bomber drop. Damn
The Henny off the beat.
Yeah.
The Henny
All
off
right,
the
next
beat.
up,
Did
so
not
listen,
get the heat.
Let's get
And
into the next
we
thing.
gotta get Diana talking more because
That's a fact.
Yeah, we got you here.
Nah,
for-
Diana,
you're
I got
active.
you.
You
I
need
got
a little
you.
He said,
dirty
what was it
Diana
that
drop.
you said? Say that again one more time before we go to the next topic.
I forgot. I was just trying to get you sparked up.
Nah, so say it again.
I forgot. You think I remember?
He said that it's okay for dudes to talk to
Oh
five
no
women at the same
I didn't say
time.
it's okay. Now I remember.
So what
Pause.
you said?
I said a female can talk to multiple guys at the same time, but not a male,
And why is that?
because males 10 times out of 10 are the ones spending the money. So unless you're balling out of control, you could afford to, like Lance was. Lance be going on dates with the girls he's talking
I'm
to.
not gonna
yeah.
talk
I
about.
don't.
5 different women. He's
So it's like
wildin'.
in a span of a week, you can end up spending $500 before you even know
You
it.
must be crazy.
That's why I said
You know what
female can,
generation
'cause
we
all
in
you
right now,
nigga,
though.
I
A
don't
female
care if I'm rich.
doesn't have to spend money.
Yo,
No,
y'all
this is
know
what I'm
I'm
saying.
fit.
A
So
man
okay,
cannot
I get where you.
that
Okay,
man
Okay,
because
God.
a female.
Me
She's
listen, I
most
didn't
likely
say
not
I
gonna
do
be the one
this.
spending the money.
Me
Okay,
personally,
fine,
like,
okay.
That's why I
y'all
said
know
that.
All right,
I'm
so I'm
going
gonna give you credit on that when you
See,
shut me
thank
up.
you, thank you.
I
thank
admit
you.
when I'm wrong, so
Your earrings.
That's a
glitter.
beautiful
not that I'm
Yeah,
wrong, but
boy.
I catch your drift though. So
All right,
it's
that's
cool.
good. That's
Word,
good.
Jack.
Yo, let's
I
go.
understand.
Look, listen,
Nobody feeling land stuff. They's like,
it's
You
cool.
just started. I don't
Listen, I
like
don't
it.
really
Pineapple. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Pineapples.
I don't usually give my opinions out, but I had to give my opinion on that one.
Nah, you
Nah,
just wanted to be
that was
devil's
fucking
advocate.
funny.
It's all good.
Nah, man.
We
Listen.
know.
Phresh said he got a
Oh,
I'm not
yeah,
gonna call
yeah,
this.
yeah,
This is
yeah,
this is
yeah.
on
but
me.
an icebreaker.
This is
Yeah,
on me.
I'll give it to you.
Yo, real shit.
give it
it's called the stoop breaker.
This is a big,
Pass the bottle in.
big argument, bro. And I stand firm on my position on this. Does ketchup belong on eggs, bro? Absolutely not.
It definitely
Come
does.
on, son.
Absolutely not, bro. I'm standing
That's your
firm
stoop
on
breaker?
that. Facts. Who? Y'all think ketchup
I put
belong on
ketchup
eggs?
on my eggs.
That's what's
Wow.
up.
That's
Tell him, dirty Diane.
Shit is lit.
The only thing I like ketchup
Facts.
on is
I
fries.
didn't ask you if it was lit. I said, does it belong there?
It does belong there because it's lit.
If she says lit,
If it's
it
lit,
belongs.
bro.
exactly, it
Bro,
belongs there.
Ketchup and hot sauce.
Right,
On
come
eggs.
When I
on,
mean hot
son.
sauce, I don't mean hot sauce
Wait, not
like
hot
Red
sauce
Devil.
on
I
eggs,
mean
though.
pepper sauce.
That's right.
Nah.
Pepper sauce.
Horse.
Pepper
Or your
sauce
mother
does not
cunt.
go on eggs.
Pepper sauce.
Not on eggs.
Telling you.
Not on eggs.
Ketchup on
That's
eggs is a
disgusting.
no-no.
Yo,
That is a no. That's kind of like how
I'm about to
Active
put
was
up-
eating the turkey butter sandwiches. That's a no.
You said wait. Say it again. The what?
first of all,
Active with the turkey butter sandwich.
First of all, don't be putting
no,
my
no,
business in the
butter.
streets. That's one.
Yo,
That's
matter
a
of fact,
Don't be putting my business in the streets.
Fresh put me onto this without
first
knowing
of
that
all-
he put me onto this. I never used to put light butter on my croissant before I put.
Well, that's a fact.
Yes, I never
Everybody
did that.
does that.
Butter
Nah,
on
I
the
never did that. I
croissant is
always
a
just
must.
had.
I honestly never put butter on my
Never did that.
croissant.
Never
if I-
did that.
Tastes
Come
so
on.
good.
Yo, I
gotta
did
I
that.
don't. You don't need to though.
Toasted
You don't.
for like it depends
Toasted
on
with
how,
with butter?
No,
That's-
there's
So
different.
when you put your
types-
croissant in a toaster,
There's different.
Yeah. Well,
types.
I get it from the deli. Like they put it in the toaster.
nigga, I put my shit
You
in the
gotta put
toaster
it in a
oven.
toaster. Exactly.
I think it get. That's,
No, the toaster oven is where you got to put your croissant. Trust me.
wait, say that again.
Croissant. Nigga, I'm not gonna say the. I'm not gonna say the.
You know,
the
you know, we
wrong
got the
shit.
fancy.
I said croissant, nigga. You heard me.
Yo, Cat,
Yeah,
Shout out
I
to
said
my
it.
ice
no,
out there. You
Cat's
feel
is the
me?
nigga that will come to you and be like, yo, I'm going to Tarjay.
Nigga,
all
shout out to my
fancy
ice
and
out
shit.
there, man. Croissant, you heard me.
Ketchup
going.
don't belong on eggs, bro.
I'm telling you, but
does.
pepper sauce is a
Alright,
different-
so
it's a
me and
different
Lance
ball
But
say
no,
no.
I don't put ketchup on
Wait.
my eggs.
That's three no's. One
put
yes,
ketchup on my
one
eggs.
yes.
Active
You
say
already
yes.
know it's a yes.
I don't put
So
ketchup
that's it's
on
3-3.
yes.
So
That's
hold
why
on.
they're friends.
Now this is the point where we gonna ask
I thought
decide and
everybody
vote.
does
Yo,
that.
Sam, ketchup belong on eggs,
SOS,
bro?
what's up?
Hell no.
Nah,
That's
he
it.
gotta come
he
say it to the
doesn't
mic.
count.
Come
To the
say
mic.
it to the mic.
He's
Hold
the
on. Say it
deciding-
to
He
the
don't
mic.
count.
Wait.
He's the
He don't count.
He's the deciding factor. It's a
No,
3-3.
he don't count. He's not even Caribbean, bro. Everybody in the Caribbean.
Shit, I'm
What
out
that got
here.
to do with
Shout out
it?
to
It has
Sam.
a lot
Sam is
to
the
do with it.
cameraman. Shout
It
out
has
to
a
Sam.
lot
So you telling me
to do
that's
I
a
thought
Caribbean
everybody
thing?
get ketchup on their eggs. Like when y'all get bacon, egg, and cheese, that's
No.
that's it.
No.
No.
Pepper
Sam
ketchup.
Bacon, egg, and
Salt,
cheese.
pepper,
Sam
and
is
butter, that's it?
American.
No.
He can't vote.
Eggs are American.
Oh my God. This is why SOS is not on the
Wait,
podcast.
I gotta-
Because SOS says the
I
craziest
gotta
things.
Google that.
It's
Eggs
Shout
are
out to our
American.
cameraman SOS, but he's not
are
on, on
American.
camera because he says
Alright.
crazy shit.
Look, man.
This how I feel about it.
It's 4-3. Y'all lost.
That's how I feel about it.
It don't, bro.
Ketchup doesn't belong in eggs, and that's
Does not.
final, man.
I'm
All
sorry.
right.
Nah,
What's your
no
stoop
ketchup
breaker,
on the eggs.
Lance?
No,
dog.
no. That's the only
ketchup on
stoop.
the
That's the
eggs.
only
Yeah,
icebreaker.
you might
for
as well.
today.
You might as well.
Icebreaker, stoop breaker. I'm not saying stoop breaker no more because y'all bunning me out the last.
Nah,
Whoa,
man.
whoa, whoa. You're not bunning
First of
nobody
all,
out here.
We ain't bunning nobody out, man.
Whoa, whoa,
Nah,
whoa.
Let's go ahead, man.
He tell you about
Nah,
the
we gonna
food.
nah, we had
Nah,
Phresh-
Lance look like he wants to fight everybody just now. No, y'all bum me out with that.
me out, man. That's
Yo,
cool.
Lance used
gonna
to be
cry in the
knockout
car.
Ned. You know that?
Nah, Lance, no.
Lance, take
I'm
another
interested. I want to know.
All right,
Nah,
nah, for
we'll
real,
save
go.
it for the next
Yo,
episode.
yo,
Bro, just
yo.
let it rock, man.
No, we don't have time.
Come on,
Y'all
we
gotta-
got it
you gotta,
rhyme,
man.
bro. The
Nah,
listeners
listen,
want
go
more.
ahead.
We make
content.
time, man. Fuck
We gonna
that.
get into
Come
the
on,
next
we not-
topic, man. I don't want to.
Don't do that,
let's rock.
son.
We gonna be good, man. Don't worry.
That's why you're the only
Fucking
one here with no
corny.
red cup. cup because you're not cool.
I'm not cool, man. I got the coffee cup. You know what I'm saying?
Hope that shit fucking disintegrates.
All right,
Yeah,
let's move forward.
Let's move on to the next topic, y'all. This is a one that I I like this one. This is more so of a. Yeah, what happened, Phresh? What happened?
I
Yo,
missed the joke.
You're making fun of my
Keep going.
mannerisms?
No.
What?
Yo, keep it
Yo, I
going.
love you, bro.
Keep it going. Love you too, bro. Love all y'all niggas, man. You too, Diana.
Oh, I love you.
Oh
guys.
shit.
But listen, let's get into this next topic. It's more of a situation. So y'all ready for this? This is a good one. All right. So you are in a relationship and your partner's ex passes away, right?
The fuck that got to do with me?
Your partner then proceeds to put up, romantic pictures and videos.
That's not happening.
That's
On,
basically
hold on, let me finish.
Romantic?
Romantic
romantic?
pics and videos of themselves on social media, right? To show remembrance of the dead, right? Rest in peace.
I'm going.
Now, should the partner feel away? Do y'all think that this is
we
appropriate?
gotta let you go first, but
That's
I
about
would
it.
say
Wait, I
one
just
thing.
want to ask first. Romantic? What you mean romantic?
Okay, so
Like
I will
what Diddy did, with his ex-wife.
I will elaborate with. Hold on. Let me
That's a good
elaborate.
example.
It's a great
romantic,
example.
But I got
How
something
did
for that
Cassie
though.
feel?
I got something
Pictures
for that though.
from when they were in a relationship. They look comfortable together. They're close. It look like lovey-dovey pictures. Not necessarily. I'm not gonna say kissing, but they're close. The pictures and the videos were taken when
together.
hugged
Just like
up.
I said, what Diddy did
You know what I'm
with
saying?
his
Kiss on the
ex-wife,
cheek.
Well, Diddy's
Kim.
single.
You know what I'm
Cassie
saying?
left
Something
him,
like
so-
that. Dinah, what you
but
feel?
that
How
was
you feel
kinda
about
He could
that?
do
It was
That
right
was kinda
there, though.
fresh. Yeah.
Diddy single.
It was
First
right
of
there.
all, dead or alive, that's not happening.
Hold on, wait.
Wait, what you
They
mean?
got kids?
But
Who got kids?
that's what I'm
Do
saying.
they have kids together?
No. Let's just say they don't.
So what the fuck is
I
wrong
think
with
that's
you? What are you,
irrelevant.
Stupid?
Kids are not. You don't need to include yourself in the photo to show
Exactly my
remembrance
point.
for the passing of your ex.
Yeah, it could
or
just be that
somebody that
person.
you was romantically involved with in the past. You don't have to make it a spectacle of y'all were a thing. You could show your respects without being extra. That's just how I feel about it. I'm not going
I'm
for that.
gonna say what you said earlier. It comes with maturity.
That's not about being mature. There's a
No.
thin line between
Why not?
disrespect and
How the person is dead. I'm just being devil's
But
so
why
advocate.
you
you're gonna
posting a picture
disrespect
y'all
your
hugged
living
up
person in a
together?
relationship for your dead ex?
It's not me. I'm talking about how.
So you being
other
devil's
people-
I'm
advocate
asking.
too.
Yeah,
You
no,
gotta speak for yourself. You can't be speaking for people that ain't
I
here,
always
bro.
speak for myself, but
So
I'm
then why
saying
you keep saying other people?
no, because that's what they be. That's what other people think when they listen to stuff like this. Like, what about maturity?
Like,
Like,
what do
listen,
you
hold
think
on.
though?
The question was
What do I-
the
what do you
picture
think?
was romantic.
Yes, correct.
That is
No.
the issue in this
No.
in this whole thing.
What do you mean? What do you? What?
I'm just
you
want
go to
you
sleep
give
every
them
night
an
thinking
answer.
that was where you were supposed to be, because you clearly not with that person for a reason.
Nah,
So I
but you can have
understand
a
that.
different
I
type of love.
understand
You
that
don't need to
y'all had
include
love in the
yourself
past, and
in
that's
the
cool.
photo.
But there's nothing wrong with you
They got
posting a
photos by
picture
themselves.
of the person
Fuck outta
saying,
here.
"Yo,
Are you
know,
dumb?
my basically my condolences."
That's
and
not
blah, blah,
happening.
blah,
To
blah.
just come and say,
That's
Diana,
"You
I want
dumb."
you. I want Diana
What if
to.
But you want to show me a
wait.
picture
That's
from
not
Chic
happening.
2000 whatever,
Everybody that's
and
saying
y'all
that's
had
not
y'all
happening, right?
Nah.
What if it do happen? What do? You leave this? Do you leave the relationship?
It's gonna
No,
be a
check this out.
problem.
but you got to check that.
Check
shit.
this out. You're gonna grieve, but when you're
Heavily.
done, know that I'm ripping your fucking head off. Over.
Facts. It's on.
Diana, I want Diana to elaborate.
On.
Why you feel the way you feel? What's up?
That's not gonna happen.
And if
Dead
we
or
live
alive,
together,
There
oh,
there should be no reason
nigga.
for
Would you
like
tell
what
him to
Phresh
take it
said.
down?
Hold on. Let her speak. I wanna
No.
hear what she gotta say.
Nah, to go back off of what Phresh was saying, like there's no reason for you to post romantic pictures. What are you posting a picture
They
of
got
me and you
pictures
together
by
for? You
theyself.
have pictures by yourself. The only exception that I would say, and even then, is if y'all have kids together. If there's no kids involved, and even then, still,
the
there's
kids
still no
better
reason
be
for
in
you to
that
post
picture.
a
It
romantic
better be the
picture.
kids and them,
right?
not you
It
and
needs to
y'all
be a
happy
family
family.
photo. There's
Right.
no.
Okay. What if?
That's definitely gonna make me feel away because dead or alive, you still have some type of attachment. You still
Right.
have emotions.
And then you competing with
We're
the
not
spirit
doing
of that person. Like,
Exactly.
nah,
and then
bro.
you
You
have
telling
your
me that
exactly. You have your partner feeling like you competing with something
That's
that you
a
really
dub.
can't compete with.
That's a
Right.
And
So
now
now
I'm
you're
feeling
telling me you
insecure. I'm
post
feeling
this
some type
picture.
of way now.
In my head, I'm thinking, so the nigga just died. Are
Now you
now
feel
thinking
this.
about what
Right.
could have been. What are
Right.
you dumb? Maybe I should slap that reality.
You're
into
not.
me.
You're not gonna disrespect me.
So Diana,
not
what if the relationship was fresh?
It don't
4 months
matter,
in.
bro.
It
It
don't
doesn't matter
You gotta
because
respect
I'm
the
pretty
person
sure
you
that
with.
before we got together, we was getting to know each other, and we supposed to have a level of respect for each other. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, me and you in a relationship. That's
So
not happening.
okay, let me ask you this: would that situation be a deal breaker for you? If you were,
Yes.
let's say if you were 3
A
months in.
deal breaker? Nah, I wouldn't say a deal breaker, but it's gonna be an issue.
It's right.
So for you, that'll be a deal breaker. If that was to happen hypothetically with you in a relationship.
no, it's just gonna cause a major problem.
That's a
And
very big
do you think you'd be able to
conversation.
come over that? Like, do you think y'all can mend fences and
I think
get past
eventually
that?
we can mend it over, but it's gonna take a very long time because at the end of the day, again,
you
I'm
cast
still
a
gonna
lot of
know you
doubt
still
with that.
have emotional connection to that person, and I can't compete with
So
someone.
just because of the
who's
fact
not
that
alive.
they put the pictures up, romantic pictures, that means that they have.
You know, nowadays social media is everything. That means you want to share with the world your emotion about how you feel about a certain situation. If you feel, even if you did feel some emotional connect, there's no reason for you to post that online.
Y'all feel
What does that
way?
have to do with anybody else?
I'm gonna go back to what you asked a sub question. You asked, what if the relationship was fresh?
Yeah,
When you say fresh, what do you mean?
like 4 months in.
I think,
Okay, now-
I think that's irrelevant.
Now
though.
that's the
It
reason
is
why.
irrelevant.
I don't think it's
Honestly, I'm
irrelevant.
just asking you to see what you
Really?
think.
No.
But in reality, I don't really care about the timeline because
So you don't demand respect a day in
a
or
female
a year in?
coming out
No.
of a serious
No.
relationship.
Talk to me, bro.
No, it's not about
Talk.
respect.
Then y'all shouldn't have taken it
Kaz.
to a relationship.
not about-
status
it's
at
not about
that
respect.
point.
So then
That's-
you never
but this-
made it out the dating phase, bro.
But this is
It's
what
not about respect.
But this is
It's
what
not
I'm
about
saying.
respect.
Let Kaz speak. I wanna hear
No,
what
it's
you
not
gotta
because
say.
if you know that person and if you're in a relationship with that person, you understand who that person was before you came along. So if that person had a close relationship with that person, had a close connection with that person, you would
would know.
understand that person gave that person something. Everybody you come across gives you something. I don't care who you are, who you come across.
That's
Everybody who
fine.
you meet gives you something.
That's
so
fine.
if hold on,
that's
pause.
fine.
So if you meet somebody, let's say I meet her, right, and we know each other for 3 months, and she gave me something that I never had before mentally, and she passes away, and I post a pic with me and her. See, this is the thing about the whole romantic pic. I don't know to what
All right,
extent
see,
you meant by
now,
romantic.
now you're not gonna disregard that part because that's what we're
Exactly.
talking
Right,
about.
that's what
So
we're
you
talking
can't
about
make
the
your
romantic
statement.
But but
taking that out.
It all depends on what's romantic. I don't know what you mean by romantic. I'm not talking about kissing a person.
Not
but if
kissing.
I'm,
Alright,
if
They
I post a
sitting on
picture
your
of
lap.
me-
They sitting on
Nah,
your
if
lap.
I post a picture of me hugging a person, I'm gonna post that,
No, but the
Yeah,
girl is
that's
sitting
and
on
that
your
could be
lap. What
considered
about the girl
romantic.
What about the girl sitting on your lap?
If I'm in a relationship, I wouldn't do that.
If you're posting a relationship-like photo, like a picture you would take with your significant
Right.
other,
But I
It's
take
romantic.
it's inappropriate.
I take
There's no
pictures,
ifs, ands, or buts.
But I take pictures with me hugging my significant other all the time.
Right.
So
But,
that would
okay,
that be
so let me
considered
ask you, you and
inappropriate?
Cookie got photos that are regular pictures, no?
Yeah.
All right, that's answering my question.
But-
you could use one of those. You don't got to use one where
But
you-
what's a regular picture?
a regular picture.
Like just standing next to each other?
Right.
Look,
You know the
look,
energy. You know the
shit.
energy
You
on
see
a
what-
romantic.
I said a
picture.
photo,
Come
not a
on, bro.
video.
Let's not do that.
I
Yeah,
said
but
a
here's the
photo,
other
not a
thing.
video.
He pulls up
A
Kim
lot
and
of females
Diddy.
don't when they're in a relationship with a dude, they pick out the cutest picture. And that be the most romantic shit, shorty kissing you.
I
on
mean,
the
at the
neck,
same time,
shit
I'm not
like
gonna post
that.
a whack picture.
But
I'm gonna post a lit picture. Who the fuck wanna post
what
a
if
whack
they got
picture?
what if they got a lit picture by themselves? You can't use that.
No, I'm not gonna post a picture by myself. I wanna post a
Why?
picture of a memory that I have with that person.
That makes sense.
So what
I
if
don't
it
wanna
was
post
a
a
makes
picture by
sense.
myself. I
What
wanna
if it
post
was
a
a
picture that
picture
I know
shorty
I was with that
kissing all
person.
up on your face?
Nah, that's a different level.
But that's what I'm saying.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. It depends on your level of
Nah,
romantic.
if let's say we went to like some bar or some shit and I'm hugging you.
That's
Cool.
what I'm saying. That's cool.
That's cool.
But some people would consider that romantic.
Nah, that's
No.
not. You could
There
you can
could
look
be
at the
like an
picture and see
arm
the
around.
context
There
of
could be
that
like an
picture.
arm around hug, or it could be I'm behind you.
Right.
puff
I'm
around
behind
hug.
you.
That's a
holding
completely
your,
different.
your hand.
No, but that's why I
direction.
said it depends on what you consider romantic. Because you can't be in a relationship with somebody that would consider me just like this and call that romantic.
No way.
No, I'm
Y'all not
going
even
off
no,
of
yeah,
him
we know why
saying
they
that
would-
it's
you
a
know why they
romantic
would-
photo.
No,
why they would-
there's people that
you
will
know
consider
why?
that
And
romantic.
you're right,
I'm sorry.
you're wrong.
Nah.
You know why
You're
they
right.
would call it
You're
romantic? Because they know you had sex with that person.
You're right. So this is what I'm
That's what-
saying.
that's
Depends
what
on what
goes
you
in a
consider
person's head.
romantic.
I'm
Okay.
simply saying I'm
So
gonna
then
leave
I
it at
could've been
this.
standing
You
here
could
in
pay
pain 'cause you know I
respects
slapped it.
without disrespecting who you with. And if
Some
you
people-
doing if you posting romantic shit, that's disrespectful
Yo,
to the
you know,
person
you know
you
what's
with.
crazy? You know
How
what's
is that any
crazy with
different if
that?
the person's still alive
You know what's
and you
crazy with
post that
that?
on their birthday?
You
Then
might
what?
be with
That's
a
a big
girl.
difference, bro.
You might be
How?
with a girl
Because they
that-
passed away, my nigga.
No, look, but listen to this. You might be
No,
with a girl.
passing away is
Pass the
irrelevant.
Henny, boy.
Passing away is
Yo,
irrelevant.
niggas
Wait,
No,
wait, wait,
I'm
wait,
talking
wait.
about if
Wait.
you post the same
Wait,
thing
though.
on the
Wait,
same
though.
type of pic for their birthday.
That's
versus-
a big difference
Bro,
versus passing
it's
away, my nigga.
disrespectful any way you cut it.
But
Yo,
passing away,
let me tell you-
I'm
let me tell you
sorry. If I'm in
something.
a hold on, active. I'm sorry.
Y'all wanna
If
fight?
you're in a relationship with somebody, and that person doesn't understand or can't understand that so and so passed away, that's a different level of respect versus a birthday. That's a different level of understanding versus a birthday.
You misunderstanding what I'm saying.
But you said it's irrelevant. That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying for the simple fact that you don't have to disrespect the person you're with to pay homage to someone else.
I agree, but that's why I said
regardless of why you paying homage to them.
It depends on how that person considers romantic. That's what I was saying. It depends what that person considers. Okay, you OD, you need to post that kind of picture. So it depends on, you got to know everybody. You got to know the person you with.
But this is what I was going to say. Sometimes you're the person that would even want you to post a picture.
So you shouldn't be with that person.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is.
I think if they don't expect you to grieve, that's outlandish now.
Yeah, no. They expect you to grieve, but why you have to post? But I think, people like that.
If that person knows, they're not going to say some shit like that.
If you're not that type of person, then you shouldn't be with that.
That'll be the same person that'll say, why you not posting me on your Instagram?
Let's just say it's your wife.
Shut up.
Let's just say it's your wife or your boyfriend. I mean, your husband. And he said, yo, I know that's your ex, whatever, but I don't feel comfortable you posting.
Then here's the thing. You
could grieve.
If you're with that
I'll go with you to the funeral.
If you're with that kind of person and you don't feel that way, then you shouldn't be with that. Well, not saying you shouldn't be with that kind of person, but now you got to think about it.
But you would even know until it comes up. You feel me? You get what I'm trying to say?
Nah, I think conversations like that come up casually in the talking.
Yeah,
phase.
because it won't necessarily be somebody that just passed away. It'd be just anybody you dealt with in the past. You might just have conversations about like, yo, why is this picture still up if you're not with da 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 da?
Nah, I'm just saying, there's some people in the world like that. Like, yo, I know this is sad for you, but you can't post that picture.
So how you feel?
You could talk.
How you feel? Because I ain't really hearing nothing. You ain't saying nothing.
I mean,
Active is gonna give us an opinion of how other people think, not himself.
No, I want to hear how would you feel? What would you do?
I mean, I'm not arguing, man. The person passed. What the person gonna do? F you? Like have
That's
sex
not
with
the
you?
point, though. That's
Man,
not the point.
to me, it doesn't even matter. I'm with you. That's it.
Drop a bomb for that.
And I'm having sex with you the day you grieve too. Because I want to see if it's real or not.
Oh God! You see
Major,
now what happens when the sex ain't up to standards?
Right, that's why
What happens when the sex ain't up to standards? Then you're gonna be like, oh, so you still think about it?
So you still love that person because you can't open your legs, right? Right? Nah.
See, competing with somebody you can't compete
all
with.
the time.
Nah, I'm just saying.
Remember when I be talking about Curry? I be fucking lying.
I really like oxtail. For me.
And there goes another R&B Sundays at Pre-Base.
I ain't gonna hold you. It won't even bother me. It won't.
Why you cutting your eye over here for?
No, I'm just saying.
You know, when niggas lying, they look left, right?
I was looking right. Nah, it won't even bother me though. Honestly.
Well.
The person is not here.
Well, that's why
that's how you feel. If that's how you feel, because then
it's not about the person being here or not.
Yo, son.
It's about the way you took a situation and reacted to it.
You remember.
Because if the person feel,
listen.
Wait, listen. If the person feel that they should post a picture with if my girl posts a picture with a nigga that she used to be with that she cares dearly, and she posts a picture with her like sitting on his lap or whatever like that, then you telling me something and I'll be like, oh, all right.
Okay. So what is she telling you? Hold on, wait. What's she telling you by doing that? Like, because you sound like it bothers you right now.
No, it wouldn't bother me.
So then what's she saying?
Basically, you're saying the person's dead, it shouldn't even matter. You know what I'm saying?
How is she saying that? By saying
because you know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because then when I say something like, yo, why would you post that picture out of all pictures? Then she'll probably say, why not? Then it comes into like an argument. Me, at my stage, I hate arguing, my nigga. That's why.
So are you disagreeing for argument's sake, or are you disagreeing because you actually don't agree? It sounds like you're disagreeing because you don't want to argue. No, you don't care to argue. It's not that you don't care about the situation.
I don't think he cares, period.
I don't care,
That's not what it sounds like just now.
But I don't care, period. You're just telling me that because a person should know who they date.
Yo, so hold on, wait, pause.
I think he made a great point.
Pause this real quick.
They
so
should
what
know
happens?
They should know you, period.
Listen.
If it's your
All
wife,
right, so how many people been married for 20 years and turn around and find some new shit out that they didn't like about somebody?
Listen
that
what
they
I'm about to
married?
say. So-
You sound-
Chase, go ahead.
What you saying make no sense.
Chase, go
You
ahead.
never
Say that.
really know somebody, bro.
I can't even remember.
can't say that.
You never really know somebody.
Oh,
You're gonna
so
learn
what are you
something
gonna
about them all
do?
the time.
Like, okay, so you saying you don't care, right? Basically, it don't matter. So hypothetically, because this shit like this happens all the time. What happens if the picture gets posted, you have no reaction, and at some point in time, one of her homegirls is like, "Yo, you really post that picture with such and such and such?"
Underneath the
Yo,
pic? I don't think
no, on a side conversation,
Mhm.
they're just like, "Yo, you posted that picture. Yo, how did Active feel about that?" He ain't say nothing. He ain't really have no reaction. Yo, that's crazy because that's kind of disrespectful. Maybe he don't care. And now she hears that, and
But
she's
no,
like,
no. At the end of the day, she knows who she's with, though. Vice versa. That's why
That's what I just
active.
said.
And
is-
what if she comes with a conversation like, "Yo, so
Nah, then she
If
will look
she-
silly.
yo,
if
shit like that really be happening."
If she
She will
comes
look
with a
silly.
conversation, I'll be like, well, you
Like, so
felt
you
at
don't
the
really
time
care
it
about
wasn't
me?
disrespectful.
Right.
Why you waited till your friend to tell
Yeah,
you it was
that's a red
disrespectful?
flag, right?
Don't talk to me now.
all right, cool. So now to
Dip.
Keds, what
But
Ked
that
said,
sound like you cared.
No, but
No.
no. That's a completely different situation, Phresh. Because
That
then it's
sound like
like,
you
get
no,
where I
no,
was
no.
going.
I'm with you, Active.
Active
Yeah,
getting
to me,
tight.
Yeah,
get
me
where
and
I was
Active
going.
seeing eye to eye.
That
This
sound
stuff.
like
Y'all
you
can
cared.
be tight.
That sound like you
Y'all
cared.
go ahead.
And
No.
you disregarded it because you don't want to
You
argue.
said
You making me care now.
Right.
Nigga, because
no,
you
no.
care.
No.
Because niggas is
you
bringing
didn't
it
know.
up
No, no,
now.
no, no.
spark the
Fresh and
lighter,
Chase.
'cause
I'm gonna
Gucci
tell
just
I'm
got
gonna
out.
answer for listen. I'm gonna answer for Active on
Get
this
somebody
one.
plastic cranberry,
I'm
please.
gonna
Yeah.
answer for Active on this one. Look, he
You're
would have a
confused,
reaction
though.
just like me because I would feel like she's doing that for attention.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm
you
saying?
dating
To
five
get
chicks
my
at
Why
attention.
she
one
want
time.
attention?
You don't care.
She should get attention from you.
No, but that's not the point. The point
So
is
what's the point, bro?
The
He
point is
dating five chicks
listen
at one
to what I'm
time.
saying.
He don't care.
Listen to what Chase just said. Chase said literally
man, a gal
exactly
clown.
the situation we just said. This is what Chase
Gal
said.
clown.
Chase said, you post
Heavy.
a picture and his Chase said Active's girl posts a picture. Her homegirl hits her up.
Later on
Yo,
down the line, they have
right.
a
Tells her
conversation.
that it was wild. We got
And then
that.
she
What's the
goes
point?
back to him and be like, yo, you ain't think, why you ain't saying nothing
Because
about that?
sometimes
I
it
would
takes
think,
for somebody else to point something out to you for you to realize what the situation
no, but
was.
she was the one that did that in the first place. So how you gonna put that on him?
She
How am I
might
putting
she
that
might
on
not
you?
even bring it to him on some like, "Yo, I posted this, so you don't care." She might be like, "Yo, I know I posted the picture, and you know I was having this conversation with whatever. And
I
she
didn't
told me
think
such
at
and
the
such. I didn't
time.
think at the time that it was.
That's
but
what it boils
I'm
down
thinking
to.
that
And then
maybe
you
it
wanna know
was.
what
So
his
I
res-
want to apologize to you or whatever. But how did you feel about that?
So all right. So how he basically explained it.
And he
how
gonna turn
he
her
would-
with the.
Well,
Dip.
So you don't care?
Because,
Let's- let's-
and I
let's-
agree
don't
because
talk to
I
me
would
now.
me
Let's speak.
personally,
That sound like
I
you
would
was
think.
tight.
No,
But
no,
you
no,
just
no.
ain't say nothing.
No.
Go ahead,
All right.
Active.
So she says that she wants to apologize, whatever. She didn't think about
Well,
it
she
at the
probably is
time.
not gonna say she want to apologize because we know that's not.
If
gonna
she a Gemini, she definitely not gonna apologize.
Oh my gosh.
But
Shut
anyway.
up.
Anyway,
happen. Bomber drop. Damn you.
drop a bomb with that. So anyway,
Yo, that last at the end is jokes.
yeah. So if she comes to me and say, "How do I feel about it?" I'd be like, "Well, at the time you wasn't thinking about it, and I didn't really feel like speaking about it. Is how you felt. You felt like posting that pic. You posted it. I didn't say nothing. Why are we speaking about it?"
I agree with Active. Man.
All right,
I
but
hope you
from
remember
those
this recording so
those
you
type
can
of
just,
responses
keep that
though,
in your
say
archive.
something. I didn't say nothing at the time. That says that you had something to say, you just didn't say it. For whatever reason you had for not saying it. Which is why I'm saying it sounds to me like
did.
you was tight, but you don't want to fight about it, so you shut up.
Fresh.
I'm not fighting.
Bomber drop.
If
Damn
anybody
You hear
knows
what he's
me,
saying now? Look how he
if
responded.
anybody
I'm not
knows,
fighting.
if anybody knows me, the real me,
He
You
gonna
just
go to
too
preview
well,
and
y'all
just
know
play
me.
it out.
You
I
too cool.
always say what I want to say.
All right.
Always, no matter
then,
what.
So then why you said I didn't say nothing at the time?
Because I didn't say nothing at the time. Why we speaking about it?
I'ma just say
I'ma
what
let
Lance said.
I'll let you go.
So-
I'll let you
R&B
post
Sundays
that
at
pic.
Privé.
We lived our lives, right? So why you bringing it up? Don't bring it up now because your friend told you something. I didn't bring it up, so leave it alone.
So do you feel away or not?
It's a difference.
I know. I do not feel away.
Nah, he said he
okay.
don't feel away.
Okay.
He don't care about you, Shorty.
Right.
That was a good one.
I don't care.
That was a good one. Listen.
Spicy.
Yo.
Drop a bomb active. That was a well done segment. You know what I'm saying?
We got different opinions
Yo,
at the table.
that was a good
But
one.
I
Drop a
do
bomb for that.
fuck with Keds with his answer though. I'm not gonna lie.
What Ked
He
said
was
makes
passionate
sense.
about it.
You know what?
Ked also didn't address that
The romantic part.
No, but what I will say as
What's
far
the
as that,
after
if you take that
No,
and you
after
look
you made your statement, then you said it depends on your level of
right,
romantic.
but if
It does.
you got it.
But
You got
we
it.
talking
No,
about generally.
right,
You
but
can't add so many.
but what I'm
stipulations.
gonna say is
Everybody-
that
Something
like that
everybody
is not
has their
general, though.
own
All my
levels.
listeners.
Something like that is very specific.
Everybody has their own
Romantic is
levels.
specific.
Hold on.
Everybody has their
Hold
own
on, I ain't
levels.
No,
gonna
it's
hold
not.
y'all.
Romantic can be different levels for everybody.
Right, everybody has their
single
own
person.
Everybody has a different
So-
interpretation of
Right.
what a
So I
romantic
agree with that.
Absolutely.
So
I'm
when
sure
the
when it's out
situation
to the
does
world, it's gonna
come,
look
when
the
it does
same way to
happen,
everybody.
then you turn around and you're like, you know
Everybody-
what?
if
I can't
anybody
fuck
does
with
not
that.
know
So
Phresh,
this is what I'm gonna press.
He's not dark skinned. He is light skinned.
That's
He's
a fact,
talking
man.
dark skinned though right now.
What are you talking about, boy?
Too
Look,
hard
Talking
to
very
see
dark
this.
skinned.
look.
I
I'm
just
not
wanna
with
point
none of
that
that
out.
shit. I'm telling you.
Yo,
And it's not the
listen.
VSOP.
You're gonna fuck
Definitely
around and
not.
drown. off the
Listen, that was
slave.
good, man. That was good. Well done.
That was the last topic.
Nah,
I'm
you got
not,
one more
I'm
topic.
not with none of
Alright.
the disrespect.
Listen.
Bad man a tech chat. Yeah,
Fire.
that. Big man talk.
Buju's home.
All right, y'all. Settle down.
Free vibes.
Bye
man.
bye.
Shout out to Buju. Dancing.
Free cartel.
Free vibes. Word.
Yeah, cartel just
Yo,
looking
wait,
out the
the
window
wild
like,
Anybody
yo.
see the meme of the dude standing at the window?
Facts.
Yo,
The braids.
cartel
It's like they
watching them
fruit
film
booties.
me.
Facts.
I posted that.
Yeah, Active did post that on
Oh,
his.
so I
shit
probably
funny.
saw it from your page. Let me shut up.
Active. He won cool points.
Yeah, that's
Go
what I said. Let me
follow
shut
I
up.
don't
DJ
want cool
Active
points.
24/7 because he's DJ Active.
I ain't want
My
cool
son
points
getting
when I
tight.
agree though. It's all right though.
You just wanted y'all like to disagree on that side of the table.
Listen,
It's
we're,
all
we're,
good.
we're gonna get into the next
Them
topic. I don't know
niggas
what
is
y'all
fucking
talking about. man.
confused.
Big
Listen,
facts.
whatever. Anyways, thank y'all
The
for
line
tuning in
of
for Stoop
confused.
Talk Podcast, man. We're gonna hit y'all with the last topic right now. This topic is actually a little serious, so we're gonna switch gears. This is something, is right. So this is something that that's been happening. It's been on the rise. Everywhere within the last few years. With social media and everything. Everything is just enlarged now, right? With social media, you can capture everything, you can see everything, whatnot, right? So with this topic, it's very simple. Why do y'all think that there is a rise with suicide, and mental illness within the general within our community? So you know what, Diana was the one that actually inspired me to
Yeah.
So you want to answer?
So
So you wanna
Diana,
go first?
how you feel? Talk about
Well, it's a lot of components to it. I think that people look at mental illness like as a taboo right now, especially now today. Nobody wants to talk about it. More so because I think people feel ashamed if they are going through any type of mental illness. Ashamed probably because people will judge them. And, firsthand, I know a lot of people who, can't deal with things, even if it's like depression or whatever it is that they're going through. And then you got people in there like, no, you shouldn't go see a doctor. You shouldn't go see a therapist, or you shouldn't go do this. You shouldn't go do that. They're going to put you on medication. Why are you doing that? Like, you should fight it on your own. And that's the problem. Like, people don't take it as serious as it is. Like, it's a problem, especially against minorities. And I feel like we don't really support each other in that sense. And it puts us in a fear to, want to have to deal with those consequences to go seek help. Or they feel like, everybody's in my ear saying that I'm crazy, or saying that I should be able to deal with this on my own. And the reality of the situation is not everybody can do that. And there's been a lot of cases where people have seen where, people are committing suicide. And social media, again, is another major part of that, because you got people comparing your lives to things that you think that people, because really a lot of
To
the
be
times
accepted.
they're portraying that anyway. It's not really the real thing, but you see that this trend, you want to be like this, you want to do that, you can't do this, trying to keep up with society. And I just think it's a major problem.
But
It
you-
needs to be addressed.
You know what? What you said in the beginning, I actually think it's changing in terms of the awareness about mental illness, period. Because I think before, like years ago, Like even before the social media explosion, I felt like it was more so of a taboo.
Yeah,
I
but it's
feel like
definitely
now
worse
more-
now. It's definitely
No,
worse
I don't
now.
think so.
I feel
think
like
these
that.
celebrities, they are bringing it to light about mental illness.
They're
You
bringing
see
it to light,
people
but it's still
talk about it
happening.
more
Y'all
often.
just don't
I
know
really
about it,
do
but it's
feel
still
like, though,
happening.
No, it happens a
A lot of
lot.
And a
people
lot
I
are
of-
think the
making
suicide is
Another-
happening more, but I think the mental illness,
It's not
issue-
even, and
In
it's
the
also
West
not
Indian
even about.
community,
I think they're a little bit more open to talk
You're
about it.
shamed
raised-
upon.
No, we're not shamed upon. We're raised to
Just be tough and handle
deal
it.
with
Yeah,
our
deal with
issues.
our problems,
When in
yeah.
reality, there are a lot of things that people go through that I personally believe that just going to see a therapist will help. Because
Yeah.
if you don't have, all right,
Some people don't want
We-
to go see therapists.
bro,
But why
the
not? That's the
idea
point.
of this, of what
Why
we're
you
doing right now,
I'm against
came
that.
from us sitting on well, in particular my porch or in front of the
Stoops,
house
yeah.
and just pouring up Henny and talking about shit that's going on within our lives and getting different inputs from our different walks of lives. That's therapy.
Absolutely.
That
some
is a
people-
form of therapy. Some people don't have that
Some
opportunity.
people don't have
Exactly.
That is an
friends, or they don't
opportunity.
trust to even speak.
Yeah.
Right.
Again.
Or,
And,
or feel, or
and
feel
the crazy part
comfortable.
is, you know how many years it took for us to
Trust me,
really
I know.
get together and just trust one another. Like, I know your habits. I know your habits. I know your habits. We learning your habits.
I only have one habit.
Relax.
Curry, what's it happen? Curry.
For you to have that type of trust in your circle, that is a form of therapy. So you know when you deal with shit, you can come back to that circle and that circle could deal with you. So like I said, some people
you're
don't
very-
have
And
that.
it's-
Correct.
And they need to go speak to somebody about it because you go through things in life, and simple thing as depression is a mental illness. You don't need
You
pills
know-
for that. You don't. I don't think you need pills for that
You
because I
know-
think pills fuck with your mind.
See,
you
but
need
that's
to be
another
able to
thing, though.
talk.
So
Now,
now,
there
if somebody
are
at this
things that you
table right
do
now is
need.
going through depression and they are thinking about going to see a therapist or something, and long story short, they're gonna be like, you know what, you can't function well at work, you can't do this, you can't do that. Then maybe we should put you like on some type of medication so that you can focus, right?
Those
Maybe
things I
they'll
don't
feel some
agree
type of
with.
way. Because what if one of these people are in your circle and they're like, fuck, my son think that this, that, and the third, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna go see a therapist.
I
They
think-
And then
both
then they start thinking about like, damn, I'm gonna start
Hennessy.
taking
I think that
no.
It's a
Honestly,
privilege.
I don't
Nah,
believe in
nah.
pills in general.
research
Yeah,
You gotta
Diana, there's a lot of
research
certain-
like,
Yeah, a
I
lot
think
of
it's a
things
West
when
Indian
it
thing.
comes to
It
They don't
definitely is a
believe-
West
'cause
Indian
that's all
thing.
we
Yeah,
could
they
talk
I
don't-
know
they don't
that,
believe
and
in
I
pills.
come from a West Indian family. I'm Dominican and
You're
Haitian.
Dominican,
I know
yeah.
that for a fact. So that's why I'm
thing
just
is-
bringing that up to say
The
that.
thing is-
I
bone.
think
Feel
hold
me?
on, I think
People are bipolar feel like they don't need help. You know that?
well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to that.
Everybody
Since you
needs
mentioned
help.
bipolar
Narcissists,
and
they don't
Lance
even know they
mentioned
need help.
celebrities. I
Yeah.
think that it's a lot of people that indirectly but purposely make a mockery of mental illness. Let's take Kanye West for
and
example.
they're very smart.
You get on the songs talking about I'm bipolar, I'm a superhero. Like you're not. You
think
want to
he's just
They're
portray.
very
You
smart,
want to
though.
portray it to be like you're
Right.
taking it serious, but you're really making a mockery
You know-
of everybody that has the
you know,
illness. Hold on, and I got a lot of. I don't want to forget what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, hold up. It's numerous things that I think go into play when it comes down to addressing it and why suicide is at an all-time high. That's a good sound right there. But
There you do it.
I think social media is at the forefront of that.
Hennessy.
Social media is at the forefront of that. So where it becomes by, if people have issues, they go on social media and they feel like that's the first place that they need to vent.
Yeah, man.
I saw you.
You're gonna put your business up there because all they're gonna do is troll you. They're gonna go in your comments. They're gonna wild out. They're gonna say crazy stuff. You're gonna feel away. It's gonna make it worse. People's gonna bully you,
bullying,
cyberbullying,
But you know what?
and all of this stuff.
Just like what
plays a part.
Chase said, maybe that's their form of therapy. Maybe they don't have somebody
but
to talk. Which
we're
I
t-
think
we're
I
talking-
think that's
They're
so
still trying to
that's
figure out
but
what
we're
their
talking
best
about
therapy
sad.
is.
if you look at things on how it's going in the world today, like let's just say somebody at this table, for example, we all are able to look at social media now and see it for what it is. We see the trolling and we see the bullying and we see all
We
of
see
that.
the
Now,
bozos.
if
That's
you
what I
come
call
out
them.
now and say, I'm having this issue, I'm gonna go take this to my Instagram account, and then you and get in the comments and everybody in there bashing you, talking crazy, how
know,
you really gonna
I-
really look at that and be like,
I actually post something like that today.
What did you post?
I post,
I want that.
am I the only one that gets angry when people comment like stupid shit?
Yeah.
Like,
That's so
you know what I'm saying? Like, does it really irk you or doesn't bother?
Bro, you gotta
or
tune it out. Tune it out.
Nah,
Some people don't know how to do
I ain't
that
gonna hold
shit.
Some
you.
people don't.
They don't know
I
how
ain't
to do
gonna-
that shit.
I ain't gonna
so
lie.
we gotta
Not
lie.
everybody's strong enough to deal with shit like that.
I'm one of those that it really bothers me that how can you say stuff about another person or judge them? You know, if we live in a world where they say we don't judge people, but y'all judge the most.
Bro,
A lot of
that's never going away. This is something that
No, I know that,
think
but
you
I'm
gotta,
no, I know that, but it just really bothers me because, a lot of people kill themselves because of the comments,
Absolutely.
and so it just bothers me. Like, how can you really think like that? You know what I'm saying?
You know what, me?
A lot of people kill
I think
themselves off
for
of
me
simple
personally, any stranger that, let's say, God forbid, or God's willing, we all become famous, whatever it gets to be, strangers commenting on me on my posts would have
I
absolutely no
don't
effect
care, bro.
at all. What,
Yeah,
what-
but when
hold
it
on.
adds up,
What
at
would
one
hap-
point you're gonna
No,
think
no,
about
hold-
it when you
no,
got like
it
a
would-
million
no,
people
it-
commenting
trust
saying the
me.
same shit. Nothing.
Trust because they don't know me.
It doesn't
You know
matter.
what I'm saying?
I
Now,
don't care.
on the flip side, now,
I'm not saying that
hold
he
on,
cares.
hold
I'm
on,
just
Diana.
saying that
But
some
that's
people it
'cause
does
Hold on,
affect
hold on. Let me
them.
finish.
Hard.
On the flip side,
It don't bother
hold
me
on,
what they
Acton.
say.
On the
Alright,
flip
let him
side,
go.
on the flip side, if it's somebody that I know, comment on my social media, period, that would affect me a little bit
It's
more
not
because
gonna-
they know me.
it's
It wouldn't
not- it's not
affect me
gonna
as
piss me
much.
off, but
Right?
I
It's not
can
right.
personally address them.
Right? Exactly.
difference, but-
Strangers commenting to me.
No.
No,
It
let me
doesn't
ask you
matter.
I
something.
don't
just
think. I
words.
think what y'all taking what I'm saying a little bit different. I'm talking about how can a human being think?
No,
Like
we
that.
get what you're saying, but at the
I'm
end
not
of the
talking
day,
about like
there are cruel people in the world.
I'm not saying like how can they say this about this person because I don't know the person. I'm just saying how can you really think like what does process your brain like? All right,
Bro.
like
You're
let's-
gonna kill yourself trying to figure that out.
no,
It's cruel people in the
it's
world.
nothing to figure out. It's just like
It's just like you gonna ask, how can people murder people? How can people rape people? It's just like it's an answer you're
It's
never gonna
ending.
have.
Yeah,
It's just cruel people in the world. It's as simple as that.
that's not gonna
Period.
change.
Yo, there are people that thrive off of that.
Right. And the thing
Like
that
their
pisses
only
me off.
existence
No, but the
to
thing-
them is to be that
The
way.
thing that pisses me off is they trying to make these people seem as they have medical conditions. You
What you
telling
mean?
me that
What you referring to? What you mean?
pedophilia is a fucking mental illness? Hell no.
let me tell you.
Well,
Let me tell you about some. Let me tell you
Pedophilia.
about
Oh.
that. Though. Let
That's
me
not
tell
a
you what I
mental
think about
illness.
that.
You like little kids? That ain't something wrong with your brain.
That's a whole.
See, that's
nother
a whole
topic.
nother.
That's a
yeah.
Right.
whole
but
I
what
think
I'm
it
saying,
can
this-
turn
this-
into that.
No, but this goes
It-
back
I
to what
feel
I
like
was
it can
saying
turn
about
into that.
people
Let me-
trying to make mockeries of stuff.
Uh,
You're not gonna come back and tell me now. So if that's the case, then we could say, what's next? Racism is a fucking mental illness.
Absolutely.
You can't
people
you
It
can't
can
take
it can
that
turn
and-
into that if you constantly train your mind
It's
to a
not
certain
an
way,
illness.
it
then.
can become
Then it's
because you
not
could
an
turn around
illness.
and you could
That's
turn around
just
and
a
be
way
a
of thinking.
That's
you
a way of
know,
thought.
you know what I
you
think.
could be a black person that just
You know
hate
what I
white
think?
people
You
off
know,
of nothing. Like, well, not off of nothing, but you
But that's
trained
not
your
a-
mind
that's
to
not
just
a
be
mental
on some like, yo,
illness.
fuck this Uncle Tom ass
People-
nigga, and you walk down the block and you just be like,
But that's not a mental illness.
you know what I think.
but you can turn it into that
How?
No, you can.
because you trained your mind to be that way.
That's
Like
how is
niggas
that
that
an
are
illness?
You formulated
alcoholics.
into an illness.
You have trained your body
But
to
what
become
makes it an illness?
dependent on a
What
substance.
makes it an illness?
that
the fact
shit
that
is
you're
sick.
dependent on it.
What makes it an what
That
makes
shit
it
is
an
sick.
illness?
sick.
You
We
can't
think
turn a
it's sick.
corner.
That
You
shit
can't
is
turn a
sick.
corner
We think
without
it's sick.
thinking
It is
that.
sick.
They don't think it's sick.
So then
That's
so
an
then,
illness.
That's
so then-
the illness.
So then y'all
yeah.
basically saying that y'all agree that pedophilia is a
I'm
mental
saying
illness?
it can become
Them niggas is
one.
retarded.
Them niggas is sick.
It can become a mental
Sick,
illness
exactly,
where you just
illness.
be
But you're
I was
sick.
talking about
You're
the
saying
racism shit.
sick.
I was talking about the whole racism.
But
That's
even-
fucking
They sick.
disgusting.
They all sick.
The
I
way
understand
that
what
you're
you're
using
saying.
sick
Right.
in the
But
context
you know-
is not sick as in mentally sick. You're saying they sick like they're disgusting. It's not like,
You're
oh,
mentally
they're
When I-
No,
sick,
but I
but
would
you
still
think
think
some
that they
shit. But I
mentally
understand
So
what
sick.
you
you're
mean
saying.
like
What
you
it's a
can't
way
take a
of
pill to
thinking,
cure
but
that?
Can I
exactly.
tell?
Nah,
can I-
you can't.
It's not
nigga.
a
You
mental
gotta,
illness.
you gotta
Then
get
on that
fucked in
sense,
jail
yeah.
by
It's just
some
a
hold on,
way
hold
of
on.
thinking.
Can I say
Oh,
a
let
short
active speak.
story? A short story about racism. All right, I lived in Delaware for 3 years. Right, went to college. Met this white.
When you
white-
in Del State,
Yeah,
She's your
I
best
think
friend,
that's the
right?
only.
I don't know if they
that's the
got
one of
other
your best
colleges
friends?
out there.
all right, you
Sorry,
met
continue,
this
Alex.
what?
Yeah.
Or-
So Matthew was his name.
He sound racist off the rip.
Yo, I'm crying with the
Matthew.
Matthew.
What was
Matthew,
in his
son.
chest
Matthew
underneath
did
his,
some
his
shit.
dorm bag?
Nah,
I'm playing. Go ahead,
shout out
do
to
your
Matthew
thing.
though. I'm
your
gonna tell
thing.
you why. Matthew thought a whole different way of black people because the way his parents taught him about black people who are racist. Matthew is not racist, but his parents is. So Matthew said, "Yo, man, I thought black people was just drug dealers and blah 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 blah."
Why did he think differently though?
All right,
Right,
I
get
just
to
told you why. Because his parents.
But he,
It-
no,
it's
he
what-
meant-
What made
What
him
What
not
made him
be
think
racist?
otherwise?
He
is
meant
what I'm
because
saying.
the people at the school.
Because of the people that was around him, like me
Oh, damn.
and other blacks that was around. You know what I'm saying?
so
That he saw that we were
got an
cool.
understanding of the
He had
culture.
an understanding of there
Of
are
black
black people
culture.
like him. Like it ain't all about what my parents taught me. You know what I'm saying? So it starts at home.
Right,
You know
it
what I'm
does.
saying?
But
so
what I will say,
we
though-
would think what y'all was saying about the illness part. We would think that kids that are probably our age who are like have racism in them. You would think like, damn, like why they like that? Because their parents who are smart just don't like us.
I wouldn't say they're smart, but continue.
They are smart.
Niggas
I'm pretty sure they
They are
conditioned.
smart.
No, they're
look,
not.
They are
I'm pretty
smart.
They're
No,
not
no, no,
smart.
no, no.
I wouldn't say
no.
no racist is smart.
No, no. Why I said they are smart? Because they know what they doing.
Okay.
You feel me? Like
As
bipolar
in,
people.
as in instilling this kind of racism within
like
their child.
bipolar people.
I don't think they do though.
are smart too.
Why? Why you say that?
Because once a person know that you know or how you feel they are, they're gonna keep on doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because he already know my, like, what's the new talk? He already know my body, so that's how I am gonna act. But when they meet somebody new, they meet Lance. I'm bipolar. Y'all know I'm bipolar, but Lance don't. I meet Lance. Lance don't look at me as bipolar, but I know y'all for so long. It's like we already know how active is gonna act.
Yeah.
So when y'all talk to Lance now, Lance be like, active don't act
Why
like that
his name
around
active?
me.
That
You know what I'm
nigga's
saying?
active.
He don't act like that around me. But once if I show him that side, now I have to keep that image up now. You know what I'm saying? I gotta show like, oh, this nigga really is bipolar.
So then everybody on Instagram is bipolar.
Yep.
or
Based on
acting
that
like it, or acting like it,
Everybody
or acting
on
like
Instagram
it. Some
bipolar.
people will act like it because they think it's cool. Like this word savage. I'm a savage now. Oh, why you such a savage? It's like a funny thing now. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga,
So
SOS is over here.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's like whatever is a trend, that's what people gonna go by. You know what I'm saying? But people who are really bipolar, I feel like they're very smart. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they really can't help themselves, but now, like in certain moments that they have to do it because they already know how you're gonna react. You know what I'm saying?
But
Because
that-
you're
that
used to
goes
it.
Back to exactly
If
what
you
I
think
said.
a
You just
bipolar
said-
person is smart, I think a narcissistic person is even smarter.
I think so too.
But look,
Even
that goes back
smarter.
to exactly what I was saying in the beginning, where you saying that it's like if somebody's gonna keep up those appearances, that's basically like you're making a mockery of this for people that wants to follow
Better
the trend,
themselves.
who wants to follow the trend on following these, savage, or I'm this way, or I'm that way, because social media is making it cool. That's what I was saying about social media.
Right.
In the forefront of this mental illness, suicide being on the rise. And I also think, to go to your point also on the whole story about Matthew and his parents, yeah, it starts at home, but what you got to understand also is the world is run by media. When you turn on the news, you don't see positive images of minorities. You see
I don't
negative
watch the
ones.
news, man.
So
You should.
but
Man,
I'm speaking
at
general.
home,
That
News
shit,
is so
that shit gets
home,
depressing.
Matthew
The
don't
news is
have
there's
beef.
Yeah,
nothing
it does.
done.
But this
But-
goes to my point.
Matthew
Why do you
don't
think
have
it's
the
that
news.
way? When you turn on,
watch
it
the
don't
news
gotta
every
be BET, bro. When you turn on the news, 9 out of 10 stories is gonna be
It's
crime,
horrible,
murders,
son.
and all. And who's gonna be
Horrible
involved?
stories,
It's gonna be minorities committing these
Yeah,
crimes.
that's what I'm saying.
This is what
Yeah.
It starts
But
at home,
it starts
but the
at home,
media
but-
is controlling the
But
image.
imagine Matthew at home, right? His parents like, you see what they're doing, right?
Those
We're not
niggas.
lying. You know what I'm saying?
Those
You see what
niggas
they
over
doing
there.
out there, right? Stay away from
Those
them.
niggas in their curry seasoning.
Yeah. Hey. Bleep that. Nah, I'm joking.
But guess what? When they taste that shit, they be like, "Oh my God,
Yeah, like,
Matthew,
you know what
I
I'm saying?
never had this in my life."
You're right. You're right.
They never get the
You're right
authentic
about
stuff.
the television and
Niggas go
CNN
to
or
Jamaica.
whoever. But like I said, it starts at home, because if there's a lot of white people that be like, nah, they're not like that. Don't believe what you see on TV. They're
Quote
actually
unquote
cool.
woke.
You know what I'm saying? People that's not racist. You know what I'm saying? So, I met a lot of people where I used to work at Time Inc. by the World Trade Center, and they're very cool.
Bro, you go to Williamsburg.
All right, so let me ask you this. Though.
You see it all. Like,
Hold on.
They cool.
So let me ask you this though. You don't think that those people could be bipolar, putting up appearances because somebody black is around?
It's
possible.
It's possible.
Absolutely.
Of course.
I think it just all goes to do with your mindset.
But
and
they're
how you
smart,
gonna
though,
view-
because
This
they
is my
know-
point. That's what
I'm
you said.
saying.
So I'm putting your point on the forefront.
Yeah, they're smart, because if you could hide it, like, all right, boom. I made a point to somebody like this. You're at work. Let's say y'all met me. Active is always cursing. He can't help himself by cursing. I'm cursing all the time. But when I go to work, I can control it. I don't curse not one time. So if you could control yourself at work to not to curse, not to black out, that means you could control yourself around your family and friends.
Bless.
You know what's crazy? What's it? As
y'all
far as
agree
this
with that?
topic,
But they call it
as far as that
professionalism.
is, as far as that whole,
That's what they call it.
any type
Professionalism.
of race being bipolar and
I'm
holding
talking about
down
people. I'm talking about people who are bipolar, that are crazy, that we call crazy, that acts out. If you could control yourself at work,
then
that means you could control yourself around your family and your friends. So you're smart enough to know it's time to control yourself. You feel me?
That's not all the way true though,
Why you think that?
because certain people bring out certain emotions in certain situations. That doesn't mean that you could train your mind to not curse at work, but when you're around a certain person,
If you could
they
train
bring out
your
that
mind to
energy
do
in
that,
you.
why you cannot train your mind to do it with your family?
You
and
could
friends who
probably
love
do it
you,
eventually,
who
but
love
I'm
you?
just saying it's emotionally tied though.
Yeah, I know, but if you could train your mind to do that when you go at work,
I'm gonna give you the difference, because being around your family is not gonna cost you anything. It's a matter of professionalism. If you go to work and you behave a certain way, you could lose your job. You're not gonna go home and behave a certain way and lose your family. You understand
that's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying. If people,
That's where it comes
what
out.
I'm saying.
That's the
Yes or no?
difference.
Now-
It's defined as professionalism.
Now I told this person. Now suppose you know that you could lose your family and friends because of the way you're acting. How are you gonna act? Suppose nobody even want to talk to you after you act the way you act.
yeah, you're not gonna be so.
You're
active.
not gonna be like
No,
that.
that's not true,
why I
because
call-
there's
Yes,
some
it
people
is,
who
man.
You're not
don't
gonna be
care,
so
bro.
active.
You're not gonna
Facts.
be like that.
There's
bro.
some people who
Might
do
just be
not
Rico.
care. They are who they are 24/7, and it doesn't matter.
That's a fact. Listen, we gotta wrap up though. So this was good. This is a really good Diana.
And we gonna
Thank you.
continue this after.
Oh yeah, we'll be talking about these.
Great.
topics
What are
again,
you
man.
talking about?
We'll be talking about these
This
topics
was
again.
good.
Yeah, this was great. Yeah.
This
Boy,
topic
listen,
was dope.
Stoop Talk
But,
is one of the only
listen,
places you're gonna
highlight
get
us.
this level of dialect and ratchetness at the
Right,
same
at the
time.
At the
same
same
time.
time, and multifaceted show, man. So listen, Diana, thank you.
And
Thank
Give
y'all
him
for
that big
having
word.
me. I
Give him
appreciate
that big
y'all.
word one more time, Lance. Multifaceted.
Multifaceted, man.
Yo,
What's
where they
up?
can follow you at? Tell
What's the
them.
Instagram
Tell the
handle?
people.
Oh, Dirty Diana, dirty with 2 eyes, _ at the end. Yeah.
Shout out to you, Diana. Keds.
Yo,
Greetings, massive.
Thank y'all.
K3DZ, follow me.
Mr. Phresh.
Yo. Fifth Ave Phresh, 5H, PH, no F, BCE at the end. You already know. Chase, what's the word, my guy?
Follow me, King Chase 718. You already know.
That's just for this week. It's gonna be something.
He gonna change it,
Nah,
right?
I'm not
changing that.
2 weeks from now.
I'm changing it, but
DJ
y'all
Active.
know.
What's the Instagram handle, man?
DJ Active.
I already said it earlier because he's.
You can say it again. I'll give him. I'll give him the platform to say it again. Go ahead, bro.
DJ Active 24/7.
24.
But tell him why though.
24.
Tell them why though. What the 24/7 mean?
24/7.
Yeah,
Heard
right.
you.
Drop a bomb. Drop a bomb.
Heard you.
It's my birthday number.
All right, listen.
How
My
you gonna drop a
Insta-
bomb for yourself and nobody else?
That's okay.
That's
I think he got his
foul,
own drop.
Listen,
actually. What's your own drop?
selfish. It's cool.
Yo.
It's cool.
I don't
You don't got your own drop? Go ahead, do your own drop.
That's the next one he about to play.
I don't want to show off, you know what I'm saying? But if you ask for it, you know,
All right, so listen, man.
hold
Listen.
on, wait,
No,
I got a question. Yo, did you get that French lady Stoop Talk drop you was talking about?
oh snap! Yeah, I gotta remind me. But
Hey yo, Octave!
He was feeding for that one.
I mean,
they asked for it, you know what I'm saying? So
All right, listen. My Instagram
wait,
handle.
hold
We running out of time, bro. We gotta go.
nah, shout
Lance get
out
his
to
plug in,
Josh, man, and
Yo,
shout out to Max,
shout out to
Right.
Josh,
too,
shout out to
and shout out to
SOS.
Sammy. You know
What's
what I'm
up,
saying?
man?
Shout out to the engineer. Shout out to the cameraman. My Instagram handle is Lance
Can't-
BCE.
Hold on.
You're right.
We also got a camera woman in the building, so just.
That's a
I
fact.
shouted out. I
shouted
said,
out.
Okay,
Yes.
oh, all right.
Yeah.
As long as you did.
Listen, so before we actually sign off, quick thing. If you guys want to have email us any topics, clothing designers, clothing brands, sponsors, hit us up. Our email is inquiries@stooptalkpodcast.com. You heard? Also, remember to subscribe, like, comment on all of our channels: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, iTunes podcasts. It's all going to be called Stoop Talk Podcast. All right? And we are signing out. That's it. Thank y'all once again. See y'all next week, man.
boy.